4th of July just around the corner. We are sure to witness some amazing fireworks to celebrate the land of the free. But how can you keep your pupper free from anxiety? We got you. Here are some helpful hacks for all of the fireworks anxious pups out there. Welcome back to Alpha Pop, your destination for everything dog. I'm Bernie Zilio, and I'm on a mission to answer every doggone question you have ever had about your fur babies. And today we are talking about how we can alleviate our pups' anxiety around fireworks. Fortunately, we have an expert with us today, Dr. Ross Bernstein. Dr. Ross is a seasoned veterinary professional and pet care expert. He earned his doctorate degree in veterinary medicine at UC Davis School of Veterinary Medicine, and his work has been featured in several industry-leading publications, including the Journal of Veterinary Surgery. He is our go-to vet for everything we want and need to know about our fur babies. So welcome back to Alpha Pod, Dr. Ross.
Hey, Bernie. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for being here. Now,
Of course.
4th of July is right around the corner. Now, here in LA, it doesn't seem like people need a holiday excuse to throw off fireworks because they go off all the time. However, I did find this interesting and I wanted to ask you about it. So a 2013 study from the University of Bristol's School of Veterinary Sciences found that fireworks were the most common trigger for fearful behavior in dogs, which I found astounding. And obviously that's terrifying. You know, as a pet parent, you don't want your dog to feel that way when you're out celebrating whatever it is you're celebrating. So what is it about the light show that freaks them out so much?
I mean, it could be the lights. It could also be the loud noises. Lots of dogs can be sensitive to things in the environment, whether it's bright lights or loud noises, unfamiliar sounds, unfamiliar people. And there can be many reasons that can underlie why dogs might feel that way or get anxious behaviors during fireworks. Some theories are they might not have been exposed to these types of stressors or stimuli when they were young and growing up. So that's why socialization is really important. Some dogs can be just are more anxious than other dogs. So they're genetically predisposed. Lots of different factors that are involved.
Totally. Now, you mentioned something that I do want to ask about. Obviously, as pups, if they're not exposed to a certain smell, a certain noise, a certain person, object, whatever, it could freak them out later on in life. Now, that is not to say that we should be lighting up fireworks around newborn puppies, correct?
Yeah. Don't do that. I didn't mean to be misleading in what I said earlier. If you do have a puppy, you want to expose them to different sounds, different smells, different sights, different people, different places. Don't start shooting off fireworks in your living room to start to socialize them or get them used to different stimuli. But you do want to vary their environment so that they can get used to seeing different things.
Yes, absolutely. And you were not misleading at all. I just want to be exceptionally clear because we don't want our viewers to be putting their dogs in harm's way over something we may have said. So I just wanted to make that clear. So I'm glad you said that. Now, how do we know if our dogs are freaked out because of the fireworks?
You're going to know your dog better than I do. But some anxious behaviors, especially with fireworks, they're going to run away and hide. They might be trembling and shaking. They can be restless. They might not want to eat. Sometimes they have abnormal urination or defecation patterns, like going inside the house. And then they can even do some worse things like destructive behaviors, where if they start chewing things or biting things or even chewing or biting themselves. So as a pet parent, usually you're catch on to these things right away. But if you don't, those are some things that you can start to look for.
Okay, that's super, super helpful. And like you said, we know our dogs best. Any behavior that is out of the norm should be not a cause for concern, but definitely something to keep an eye on. So if and when they start exhibiting these types of behaviors, how can we as pet parents help them?
So the first step is going to be to recognize that they are showing these anxious behaviors. And then the second thing is what can we do about them? So you want to get them as comfortable as possible. So that includes getting them indoors, away from the loud noises and unfamiliar sights. You can also distract them by putting on the TV or turning on the radio. Make sure they have the comfortable and cozy place to sleep. So the Alpha Pup blanket and bed is actually perfect for that. I know you you use it with pods, so maybe you can talk about that in a second, Bernie. But then there's also tons of supplements, as well as prescription medications that your veterinarian can help you with if none of the other over-the-counter options are working.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you said that. My dog in general tends to be very anxious. We could speak about that for a whole episode about why I have theories he's anxious, but I try to always make him as comfortable as possible. And I have found, and I promise you it's true, I have found that the Cozy Calming bed, it's like this circular, fluffy bed. It's shaped like a donut. It's like raised on the sides. It's supposed to mimic a mother dog's coat or like a mother dog's like essence, and Pod is in love with it. I have admittedly fallen asleep in there before. He also loves the calming chews from Alpha Paw. They taste great. He's a picky eater, loves them. And then the other thing that we like to use is the calming diffuser, which it plugs in to your outlet like any other air freshener would, except it diffuses or it mimics the pheromones that a mother dog gives off, which I find extremely calming as well. So I don't know what that says about me, but I will say these products are extremely helpful for my anxious dog, whether it's fireworks going off in the air or somebody just walking down the hallway. So make sure you check those out on alphapaw.com. Dr. Ross, thank you so much for everything. You have been extremely helpful and informative as always. And so if our viewers have any additional questions, comments, concerns, please go ahead and drop those down in the comment section below. Again, I'm Bernie Zilio, and this is Alpha Paw. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss one single doggone episode. We'll see you next time.